Have you ever stared down a problem that was just so big, so complicated, you had absolutely no idea where to even begin? Yeah, we've all been there. Well, it turns out your brain has this secret weapon, a kind of built-in GPS for navigating exactly those kinds of challenges. So, let's get into it. All right, to kick things off, we're going to start with a puzzle. It's the kind of problem we all face, but we're going to blow it up to a massive scale. The kind that can feel totally overwhelming at first glance. So I want you to really think about this for a second. When you have a goal that seems impossibly far away, what's the very first thing you do? I mean, how do you even start to wrap your head around it? Let's make this real. Picture this. You're standing in Thiruvananthapuram, way down at the southern tip of India. You've decided you're going to drive somewhere. You've got the car, you've got the destination in your mind, but the journey ahead is just enormous. And that destination? It's way, way up north in Chandigarh. I mean, the distance is just staggering. You can't just hop in the car and start driving. You need a plan. But the number of choices, all the different roads, cities, places to stay, it's paralyzing, right? Just think about that number. Over 2,800 kilometers. Where do you start? Do you book a hotel first? Do you try to map out the entire route in one go? Or do you just fill up the tank and hope for the best? That feeling, right there, that feeling of being stuck, is the heart of our puzzle. Well, here's the good news. You actually already know how to solve this. In fact, you do it every single day without even realizing it. We're just going to put a name to this natural genius of yours. It's called means-ends analysis. Now I know, it sounds super technical, but it's incredibly simple and intuitive. It's basically a strategy where you're constantly asking yourself, okay, where am I right now? Where do I want to be? And what's the single biggest thing I can do to close that gap? You see, you don't try to solve the whole thing at once. You just solve for the next logical step. And it all comes down to this simple, repeatable loop. First, you look at your current state. You're in Thiruvananthapuram. You look at your goal state, Chandigarh. The biggest difference? Well, it's 2,800 kilometers of road. So you pick an action, or what computer scientists call an operator, to shrink that difference. You do it. And then you just start the loop all over again from your new spot. And what's so fascinating is that this isn't some new age productivity hack. This idea actually comes from the very dawn of artificial intelligence, from the very first attempts to teach a machine how to think like a person. Way back in 1959, these pioneers of AI, Newell, Shaw, and Simon, they put it perfectly. The whole idea was to make progress by swapping one giant, impossible goal for a whole series of smaller, much easier goals. I mean, for the time, this was a completely revolutionary concept. And they didn't just talk about it, they actually built it. They created this program called the General Problem Solver, or GPS for short. It was designed to mimic human reasoning, and this whole means-ends analysis thing was its engine. This paper literally laid the groundwork for how we think about automated problem-solving today. Now, check this out. This is the original flowchart from their paper. I know it might look a little complicated, but it shows that exact same loop we just talked about. Find a difference, pick something to reduce it, and then do it. This was literally the blueprint for turning a human thought process into computer code. Okay, enough theory. Let's take this idea and apply it, step by step, to our road trip. You're about to see how this simple loop makes an impossible-seeming journey feel completely doable. So you're in Thiruvananthapuram. Your goal is Chandigarh. You don't even think about the whole 2,800 kilometers. The biggest obstacle is just the massive distance. So you create a sub-goal. Just get to a major city in the right direction. Let's say Hyderabad. That is now your only focus. So you drive, and boom, you've made it to Hyderabad. Fantastic. The problem just got a whole lot smaller. You've reduced the difference between where you are and where you want to be. So, now what? Simple. You run the loop again. Your new current state is Hyderabad. The final goal is still Chandigarh. So you set a new sub-goal, reach Nagpur. See? You're not worried about Agra or Delhi or anything else. Your entire world, right now, is just about getting from Hyderabad to Nagpur. And you just keep doing this over and over. From Nagpur, your next sub-goal might be Jhansi. From Jhansi, it's Agra. Each step is manageable. Each completed sub-goal gets you closer and closer, shrinking that difference, until finally, the difference is zero. You're there. You've arrived. But here's the really cool part. This powerful technique isn't just for planning road trips. Its applications are unbelievably broad, from super abstract stuff to the very practical things you do every single day.
In fact, that original general problem solver program, it wasn't planning road trips at all. Its first big test was proving these really complex theorems in symbolic logic, something incredibly abstract. It would look at the starting point and the final proof it needed to reach, and it would create these little sub-goals to transform one piece of logic into the next, step by step.
And you can see this exact same logic all over your own life. Assembling furniture. Your goal is a finished chair, your sub-goal is just attaching the legs. Writing a book, the goal is a finished manuscript, the sub-goal is just finishing the next chapter, heck, maybe even just the next sentence. It applies to literally everything. So let's bring this all home. By understanding means-ends analysis, you're not really learning some new trick. You're just becoming consciously aware of an incredibly powerful tool that you've been using all along. At the end of the day, means-ends analysis isn't just for computers. It's a mental model, a way of thinking that you can apply to any large goal. It's your personal, internal GPS that helps you navigate that huge distance between your reality and your ambition, one logical step at a time. It has the power to turn overwhelming mountains into a simple series of manageable hills. So the only question left is, what seemingly impossible goal are you going to break down and start working on today?